you would have heard your friends, your seniors, your elders, and even other people around you tell you that you have to join college to get exposure. But what is this exposure? And exposure to what? If you cross question them, they will tell you, exposure da. Don't ask me all these things. When you join college, when you experience those 3 years only, you're going to know what is this exposure. But is this true? Hello Kanna, I am CA Pratik, and in this video, we are going to expose the word exposure. So what is this exposure? Can this exposure come automatically? If not automatically, how can we get this exposure? Is exposure available only in college, or without doing college, just in the CA course can we get exposure? Let us know all this in this particular video. It is going to be a very interesting video and you are going to get clarity about a lot of things. So make sure to watch this video till the very end. This video is for CA students also, people who are about to join the CA course also, people who are having the dilemma whether to join college or not join college also. For all of them, this video will be very helpful, and you would definitely not find anything like this on the entire internet. Okay. So first let us discuss the two major reasons for a CA student to join college. There might be other reasons also, but there are only two major reasons. Number one is backup. And there is a harsh reality to the CA course that in the CA course, entry is easier compared to exit. Many people are able to join the CA course very easily because the cost of entering the CA course is very low and foundation examinations are comparatively easier to pass than intermediate or final examinations. Hence, when the student enters the CA course, they feel very confident, but later on they are stuck in the attempt cycle, they are not able to clear, and later on they decide to quit. And most of the students quit the CA course in between. This is the harsh reality of today. That is why many CA students have an idea that they should have a backup degree, that they should have a graduation using which if they decide to switch their course, they can at least join some other professional course. So this is a very valid argument that if you are not confident enough that you will be able to clear the CA course, then you can think about doing a backup graduation degree. And here also there are two options. One is doing distance learning. For example, I did distance learning along with my CA course because I did not want to have college as a distraction while doing the CA course. And I knew that I will not be able to manage college and CA course, both of them together, and not do justice to both of them. Hence, I decided not to go to college and just do distance learning. But sometimes, if you want to switch to MBA, a course like MBA in future, in such case, the people who are in top colleges and when they interview students, they definitely see in which college you have done the graduation, and their college also matters. Hence, it is totally a personal choice and depends on your circumstances whether you want to join college or not to join college to get this backup degree when you are also doing CA course. But now let's come to the second point, and that is exposure. So people tell you that you should definitely join college even if you are confident that you will complete CA to get exposure from college. Now, what is this exposure, and can we get this exposure without college also? Because if I am confident that I will be able to do CA, or I will just do my graduation like BCom through a distance learning degree itself, then I don't feel the necessity to go and join the college. Then this is what I did when I was completing my 12th standard to actually decide whether I want to join college or not. So I am sharing with you my personal experience. Okay. Now, exposure is not a magical word, Kanna, which is a shortcut to success. So exposure is not a magical word where if you join college, automatically you are going to get that exposure. It is not like that. Only if you put in your efforts, if you step out of your comfort zone, you will be able to get that exposure. And if you waste the entire 3 years of your graduation and maybe even 2 more years in the post graduation without stepping out in your comfort zone, you are definitely not going to get any exposure, and the college life will not help you to prepare yourself for the real life. Okay? So for most people, what happens is exposure is just used as a buzzword. Okay, let me tell you honestly, if 100 people are studying in college, then out of those 100 people, only 10 to 20 people are actually getting good exposure, which is preparing them for their life. But most of the other people just tell to the rest of the world that they have gotten exposure from the college, but in reality they have just wasted their entire 3 years or 5 years in college. So hence, before jumping into what is exposure, let us know what is not exposure. What is not exposure? Exposure does not mean wasting your time on social media and just pure entertainment. Social media means what? Just binge watching Instagram reels, binge watching YouTube shorts, binge watching some web series, binge watching memes, etc. Where you are not learning something, you are just passing your time. Okay? So this is not exposure. Next, partying every weekend or just having an outing with friends, bunking college, going for movies. That will definitely give you some good memories. But is that exposure? Answer is no. Then, simply attending the classes without learning anything. So in your college, if you are just going for attendance purpose, you are going there, sitting there and then coming back, whereas there is no real knowledge intake from the college, that is not exposure. Just simply going to fests and events of the college for time pass, it is also not exposure. And the harsh reality of today's generation that in college life the students are exposed to addiction like smoking, alcoholism and even worse things. This is definitely not exposure. Okay, and this is something you have to be very careful and try to stay out of. Next. Now sir, what is real exposure? Real exposure means learning to speak in uncomfortable situations or uncomfortable rooms. Next, taking risks. Having the ability to take the risk. And how will you get this ability? By organizing events, by doing activities, by failing in those activities and restarting them till you get success. By meeting and understanding diverse people. It means what? By meeting and understanding different type of people who are there with you and also getting their diverse perspective. That how is their thinking different from your thinking? Can you step in their shoes and think like them? Only then you will be able to develop real empathy, which is going to help you a lot in your life. Next, learning soft skills like conflict management. So whenever you have a problem, whether you are able to tackle that problem without getting stress or anxiety, whether you are going to overcome that problem. Because frankly speaking, Kanna, problems till college level, they are very easily resolved and they do not have much of consequences. But when you enter the real life and then you face some problems, they will have major consequences. Hence, if you are able to learn to face the problems and to overcome them in your student life itself, then in the real life things will become very easy for you and manageable also. Next, you have to learn how to be a good team player. You have to learn teamwork, and also in your team you have to learn to develop leadership skills, because whenever necessary in life, when you are given the opportunity to step up and become a leader, you should be ready for that opportunity from your student life itself. Next, getting rejected but still gathering the courage to show up once again. Hence, exposure is all about building. Building what? Building curiosity. Your curiosity to learn something, your curiosity to grow, your curiosity to come out of your comfort zone. After that, gather courage. Gather courage to put the efforts. Gather courage to utilize that opportunity. And lastly, when you have actually utilized your opportunity and done that particular task, then build confidence in yourself that in future also, whenever that situation arises or whenever you are given the task of doing something, you will be able to do it perfectly. So that confidence also is real exposure. So exposure is first having curiosity, and then developing courage, and lastly getting the confidence. This is only exposure. Now comes the question, how to get this exposure, and is getting exposure possible without going to college? Let us see. So, how to get exposure? Number one, whenever you get an opportunity, but that opportunity is scaring you, however, you feel that that opportunity is very good in terms of learning new things and developing skills for your future professional growth or even for your life, then saying yes to those opportunities and utilizing them. Next, sometimes, Kanna, what I have seen is whenever a student is studying in college or maybe even the CA course or even in school, when they see other students who are smarter than them and in something else, then they get jealous of those particular students. However, real exposure is not to get jealous. Real exposure is actually go and connect with them, become friends with them, and try to learn how they are smarter with you. And even if you are not able to learn how they are smarter with you, in future, whenever you are having a particular project where you need their support because you are weak in that particular task but they are smart, then you can team up together and do that task effectively. So network with people who are smarter than you rather than getting jealous of those people. Next, learn how to learn fast and independently. You should learn how to learn fast. Okay, how to learn fast, because whenever you are in college or even in CA course, you have to know how to independently learn. It means what? You are not having the support of anyone else. Your parents, your teachers are not going to support you. You are going to learn independently. Through what? Through the internet, through books, through surveys, through research, through asking other people, etc. So you have to develop a methodology where you can quickly learn things without the help of others. That is real exposure. Next, and it is not only necessary to learn things, it is equally necessary to be aware of what you have learnt. Hence, what I would recommend is that in this student life progress, definitely maintain a diary or a blog or a journal or maybe even post on social media of what is your progress. Okay, only then later on you will know what is your repertoire. Repertoire means what? Collection of weapons. Means what are all the skills that are available with you with which you can conquer in your life. Next, you will get real exposure by volunteering. So whenever there are events happening, you please volunteer, you participate in them. If you are getting a chance of an internship to in a business to learn a particular task or to learn about that business, even if that internship is unpaid but you feel that the learning is good, definitely go for internships also. Next, start something of your own or organize something of your own. Even if it fails, not a problem. Because when you are a student, Kana, you are allowed to fail. But sometimes in life, you are not allowed to fail because the consequences are huge. So hence, learn to fail and recover from failure in the student life itself. It is a very, very important aspect of getting real exposure. Now, you would feel that exposure comes from college only. But can we get exposure without joining the college just by being in the CA course? Answer is definitely yes. But how, sir? Kanna, CA course is not only about the books, preparing from those books, writing the examinations and clearing the examinations. This is not CA. CA is about many more things. The institute offers you so many other different types of learning where you can develop your personality, you can develop your other skills like soft skills, communication skills, leadership skills, and also develop real exposure. So now let us see with the CA course without joining college how I was able to get exposure for myself. Number one, paper presentation. So there are branches and most of the branches organize national conferences, state conferences, and even other type of conferences like regional conferences. In such conferences, which are meant for the students, the participants are also the student and the speakers are also the students who are doing articleship. Hence, if you are doing articleship, then why not utilize this opportunity which is given by the institute to you? See, Kanna, this is also an opportunity, but what most students sometimes even do not know about the opportunity, and even if they know, they are scared to utilize that opportunity. But this is an open opportunity which is given to the CA students. So please use it. Please go through the topics which are given for a particular conference. Then apply for that conference using your 1500 word essay. Even if you get rejected, not a problem. Try to improve and try to reapply once again in the next conference. And if you get selected, then the CA Institute will sponsor your travel, your food, your stay, everything. You just have to go and you have to speak in front of the other CA students about your particular topic. So this is real exposure. Then whenever you are in office, you will get office projects to work on clients together as a team. There you can develop your skills to become a good team player or even to become a good leader. Next, information technology and management and communication skill training, which is given by the CA Institute. This is meant for getting exposure, where you are meeting your peers, that is other CA students, you are developing a network with them, and then you are doing team building exercises and other exercises by which you are developing your communication skills and even overall personality. Then CA coaching. I always recommend to my students that, and even I will recommend to you, that when you are doing coaching for your CA examinations, please try to do at least one subject via face-to-face classes, because in face-to-face classes you are going to meet other peer CA students also, and there you have an opportunity to build your network. But in CA coaching, be very careful, because the students are coming to learn for their examinations. Hence, don't be a distraction to them. Learn to be subtle to discuss about the subject by which you are developing a relation or a good network in a positive and productive manner. Next, the CA Institute organizes sports tournaments, indoor games, outdoor games. So take part in those sports tournaments also. Take part in elocution competitions, quiz competition, and other competitions which are organized by the CA Institute. And also go to study meetings, CP seminars, and other student seminars where you can meet like-minded people, discuss on the topic which you are interested in, and develop the network. So hence, these are the places where even a CA student can develop exposure while doing the course. Hence, finally, I would just like to say that exposure does not depend on college. Exposure depends on you. College is not going to automatically give you exposure. You have to put efforts to get exposure in college. And even if you are not joining college, you can get exposure in the CA course also. I hope this video will help you to take a decision about your college life, and if you have already decided, then this will be an eye-opener of what you should be doing while you are in college or while you are doing the CA course. Okay, I hope if you like this video, please like the video and comment on this video of what is your perspective about this topic, and see you in the next video, Kana. Till then, take care. Bye bye.